Today's youth face challenges unlike any generation before. As the closing bell caps another day of school, a national crisis will fall upon countless students across the country. Unfortunately, thousands of Indianapolis youth will be left to navigate the most dangerous time of day alone. Youth-related crime doubles between 3 and 7 p.m. every day of the week. And unsupervised high school-age teens have the highest dropout rate. Ease of access to guns, a never-ending stream of alcohol and drugs, violence and family dysfunction at home will leave a lasting and devastating impact upon our youth. People living on the far east side of Indianapolis are more likely to be victims of crime and experience double the poverty rates when compared to other residents of Marion County. Over a third of the population living in these circumstances is under 18. There is an urgent and pressing need for youth programs on the east side.
Coming to the club, I guess, really just kept me out of trouble. You know, staying away from gang violence, drugs, you know. Could have been some kid out there just running the streets.
I really couldn't say where I would be. I would probably be on the streets somewhere doing something I wasn't supposed to. Yeah. Honestly, the streets, no. You can't go nowhere. You can't even go downtown nowhere without having to worry about, well, if I get shot or what's gonna happen, you know, what's gonna happen next.
Nobody can harm me in the Boys and Girls Club. And when I'm outside, somebody can harm me.
It shouldn't even be like that. I think every kid, every teenager deserves a chance, a second chance.
Coming to the Boys and Girls Club keeps a lot of people out of trouble because you're in a safe place.
That's a very good question. I'm not sure where I would have ended up without the club, and not just the club, but more so the people that I met within the club. The friends that I made while I was at the club and the mentors that I gained from my time at the club just really changed my trajectory. And one thing that I really took from my club experience was that even though I grew up in that neighborhood and in those circumstances, that didn't have to be the end-all be-all for me.
Marion County leads the state in youth poverty rates. Nearly all Boys and Girls Club youth come from challenging economic backgrounds. The Boys and Girls Club of Indianapolis know these challenges firsthand and meet them every day in their clubs and through community outreach programs for thousands of youth. Through fun, meaningful, and engaging programs, they involve youth in wholesome activities that prepare them for productive adult lives and help keep them out of trouble.
The boys' clubs, the girls' clubs are a terrific part of this community in terms of the way they serve so many children, especially kids who are at risk, who are vulnerable, and kids who need a boost.
For more than 120 years, the Boys and Girls Club of Indianapolis has provided safe and productive alternatives, encouraging bright futures.
Before you came to the club, did you get good grades?
No.
No? What were your grades like?
Like C's and D's.
And what are your grades like now?
A's, straight A's.
Straight A's? Awesome. That's awesome, girl.
I've always had problems studying. It wasn't easy to catch on with me, but then after coming here, after I kind of got into it, I had people to help me and explain and things like that. And then I helped me build study habits, how to structure my academic life. It was really helping hand.
Every day I come in, we sit down, we talk, and she helped me with my homework problems. And when I get done, I get to go have fun.
So I guess it just kind of kept me off of that area, you know, kept me focused on my schoolwork. It made me want to do more with my life because, you know, my mom's the first in my family to graduate, so now I got to keep that cycle going for my kids.
We teach the values of responsibility and respect and empower youth to make wise life choices.
You know, the World Health Organization would tell you hunger is the most important health issue in the world. The World Bank would tell you that an investment in a child's good nutrition is the most important investment any country in the world can make in its future.
During 2012 alone, we served more than 100,000 nutritious meals and over 90,000 healthy snacks.
This neighborhood essentially is a food desert, and so there's no major grocery stores in close proximity, and so folks are getting their diet from Village Pantry. And so for us to have the opportunity to serve dinner and lunch during the summertime to young people makes a really big impact on their lives. Sometimes when they leave school, if we don't feed them, they don't eat. And so right now we have small capacity, we're able to serve small numbers of people, but being able to expand the kitchen gives us an amazing opportunity to serve a lot more kids.
Every day we have pasta.
I like the how the pasta is in it.
Do you eat here at the club?
Yes.
Do you like the food?
Yes. It tastes pretty good.
Some kids might come here to eat just to have a meal because they can't be at home and nobody feeds them. You shouldn't leave a kid hungry.
Is it crowded in there?
Always crowded.
What if you could have a bigger place to eat here at this Boys and Girls Club? How would that be?
More happier.
You'd be happier to do that? Even if you had to eat pasta?
I don't like pasta.
This program is so vital to our members' well-being that we plan to dramatically improve our food preparation and service facilities as part of the Capital Campaign. Recognizing the community need and the gap in services for youth on the East Side, the Boys and Girls Club of Indianapolis is committed to establishing a new Far East Side Boys and Girls Club. Our facility needs assessment and due diligence highlighted the urgent need for the new Eastside Club.
Man, 38th and Post, wow, it's a lot of stuff going out there at this point.
Building a new club for these kids, it's basically giving them a privilege.
It would be great if they had one out there. I feel like we could get a lot of kids with all these gangs and all that, we could get a lot of them off the street and into somewhere where they feel safe.
Influence your life so much, like, I don't know, certain kids need this stuff too, to keep them out of trouble in the streets and everything. Also, helps with the grades a lot. If I haven't came to the club, I wouldn't be on the same path that I am now.
I'm proud of everything and how I'm coming here. I'm glad I'm here.
Answering this call must also include funding for renovations to existing facilities, so we may continue to meet the needs of the thousands of youth we serve each year.
Kids like me need your help.
Every little small step helps. So donating to this club, it can make a big impact on other kids who don't have a mentor or who don't have that place to run to.
Your support of the Boys and Girls Club of Indianapolis will enable us to fulfill our mission and our obligation to address the needs of boys and girls all across our community. This vision represents a unique opportunity to positively impact the quality of life for youth in Indianapolis for generations to come. After all, we're building our future, investing in our kids.